Welcome back to the North Mission Help Desk. I'm your host, Adam Brownell, and today we're taking a look at Office Lens once again. So all of you grab your phones and join me. Alright, we're back here at our phone screen. And like most applications, we're going to go down to the App Store and we're going to type in Office Lens and find it, click it, and install it. And when it's installed, you can click Open, or you can go to your main screen on your phone and locate the application shortcut for Office Lens. And then you're going to click to launch Office Lens. Now that we have launched Office Lens, the first thing we want to do is go down to Settings, which is the top right, the little dots, and click Settings. And we're going to click Manage Accounts. First thing you want to do when we go to Office Lens is to add our account. That way we can send everything we want to take pictures of to OneNote and OneDrive, and Word if you wanted to send it to Word. So we're going to type in our email address here, whatever it might be. Mine is, like mine is brown80a000 at northmasonschools.org. So you're going to type in your email address here, whatever it might be, and then you're going to click Next, as you'll see. And just like when you sign in on your computer, your Office account, you're going to type in your password here and click Sign In, and then it'll take you back to Office Lens. Alright, so now the main features of Office Lens. The first thing is the lighting, which is the farthest to the left. It's a Thunderbolt. I would just leave it on auto, which is the one with the A, but you can change it if you need any better lighting. The middle one is the image type, so if you take a picture of a document, you would take it with document. Take a picture of just a picture in general, you use picture, whiteboard, business card. Except for there are some exceptions with business card, which I will show you later, but I'm going to take a picture of this business card in the document format because it will track your picture. And that makes it a lot easier to take a picture of something when it tracks it, as you'll see. Even when I shake around, the box will follow wherever the object is, which is helpful when taking pictures, especially if you're shaking. Now when we switch the image type, after taking the picture, you'll see that for each different image type, it looks different. Like in the photo, it's zoomed out, which we can fix by cropping the image, but this takes a long time. Well, it depends on how precise you are. It could take only 3 seconds, anywhere from 3 seconds to like 5 minutes, depending on how fast you are at cropping, how precise you have to be. Now, there are some limitations when you save it as a business card, which is why I'm going to be saving it as a document. As you'll see when we click to save it as a business card, we only have the option to save it in OneNote and in Gallery, which is unfortunate because what if I want to save this to OneDrive? Which is why I'm going to save this in Documents and make a specific section in OneNote for my business cards. I'm also going to save this in OneDrive, which is why I'm saving it in Documents format. So we're going to call it SWAT Business Card 1, type this in, and then we're going to check OneNote and click the OneNote location and change it. Currently is on something, but we're going to change it to business cards. I don't usually use my OneNote, which is why my sections are named something. Yep, the app continued to load indefinitely, so we're going to save it again. This is an error that occurs occasionally. In order to fix this error, you just click your account and click it and select it again, and then recheck the OneNote, and then click Locations, and it should work just fine. I don't know why this error occurs, but it gets fixed fairly easily, so it's not much of a problem. So now we're going to click OneNote location. We're going to click my notebook at my work, the only notebook that I have, and we're going to click business cards. And then we're going to name it again. This time it's going to be SWAT card instead of SWAT business card 1. And you'll see it says transferring to both the OneNote and the OneDrive. It also says tap to open, which allows you to look at these pictures if you have OneNote or OneDrive installed on your phone, unless you save it in the picture format, which is the advantage of the picture format. As you see here when I click my CBA notes, which is just my CBA notes, I'm actually able to open them on my phone because I saved them in Gallery as a picture. As you'll see, I have my CBA notes wherever I go, and you also see above that it's a CBA in OneDrive, so no matter where I go, even on my computer, I can access my CBA notes, which was from last year, so it's not a problem. Now let's try taking a picture of something else. Now I don't have a whiteboard in front of me at the moment, so I'm going to use a sticky note, but let's say your teacher wrote something on the whiteboard, or you want to take a picture of like a calendar as an important date coming up. What you can do is you can use Office Lens to take a picture of the notes on the whiteboard and save it in a specific section in OneNote that you can name like class notes or whatever. So I'm going to use a sticky note to represent the whiteboard. As you'll see here, it says teacher notes, and it just has Avogadro's number. So let's say you had to remember this number for whatever in chemistry, and for some reason you couldn't remember it. Take a picture of it through Office Lens, and then you can access it on your phone, or you can access it through OneDrive, which is the advantage just taking a picture. Nothing wrong with taking a picture, just you won't have access to it everywhere you go, and it won't be organized for you in your OneNote. So now we're going to crop this photo. And after we finish cropping it, we're going to save it to OneNote, just OneNote, not OneDrive. And we're going to save it in the class notes section. And we're going to name it Teacher Notes 1/1/1998, which is a random date. And then we're going to save it. And then when we access OneNote later on our computer, you'll see that all our notes are there. Now I'm going to move over to the computer and show you that all this saved to OneNote. Alright, so now that I have taken pictures of a business card as well as teacher notes, which was a sticky note, not a whiteboard, but assuming it was a whiteboard, we will go to OneNote on our Office 365 account, and I will show you that the notes were actually sent here. So you go to My Notebooks, click Add them at Work, and then we wait for it to load. And as you see, when we click Teacher's Notes, our picture that we took earlier is here. Of course, the lighting is a little bit bad because I had the flashlight on my phone, but assuming that we took a picture of a whiteboard, which was at a larger distance, it wouldn't be bright at all. And if you go down to business cards, we have SWAT card. And there you go, there is the picture of the SWAT card that we took earlier. Now I would suggest when you take pictures of business cards that you take a picture landscape, not like this, because then it might be a little bit harder to read. You gotta like tilt your head to read it. But all the same, all the pictures that we took were sent to OneNote and also in our OneDrive. So if we go to OneDrive, we'll find that our pictures were sent there. We click OneDrive and open it up. So now that we're in OneDrive, if we go down to this folder here called Office Lens, we open it, you'll see it says SWAT card. And there's the picture that we took earlier. SWAT card. And we didn't have the other one sent here, so that's why, as you'll notice, there is no class notes 1/1/1998. There's only the SWAT card that we took earlier, because that's the only one we had sent to the OneDrive. And technically, if you download this, we could change the orientation so it would be landscape and easier to read. So this has been my quick overview of Office Lens. If you have any questions, let me know. Email me at brown80a000@northbasinschools.org, and thank you so much for watching.